First thing I want to say is before you do any diagnostics whatsoever is make sure your battery is fully charged or maintained. It's vitally important. Always put a battery maintainer on it. You'll see why in this video. Sorted. Hello and welcome to another Bodgit and Leggit video. This is going to be a very quick TNT. This is the importance of why you need a battery maintainer when you are doing diagnostics. Right, we'll quick go into the engine management. Just press OK. Right, okay, it didn't do it that time. What it was supposed to do was go into the engine management, but nothing else. So I'm trying to go into the transmission. The battery just must be a little bit lower than what it was before, but it did go into the engine management and it didn't go into the transmission. So it's because the battery is too low and the car can't communicate properly, so it shuts it down rather than giving you the wrong information, which is really handy. Just a shame I didn't get it quick enough as regards the engine management, but anyway, it doesn't matter. As you can see, we're at 11.7 volts. So I'm going to stick a battery maintainer on this. The one I'm using is the one I got from Hobby Tools. I'll put a link down in the description, but this will keep the battery maintained for me, and we're going to be able to get into our diagnostics and see what's wrong with this vehicle. But it's vitally important. Always put a battery maintainer on. In this case, it hasn't communicated. In some cases, it might communicate and give you the wrong readings. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put power supply. We'll put the voltage down. I'm going up. Put it to 13 volts and we'll select start. We'll then go over to here and boom, there we go, look, 13 volts. Sorted. Right, the reason why I went into the engine management first, and obviously it didn't work because the battery was completely low, is sometimes it'll go into certain modules. Now I have found on most cars, this is not all cars, but on a lot of cars it will just kind of go into the engine module kind of regardless, within reason. But some of the other modules, especially ones that you know, are quite sensitive, do tend to have, you know, they do need to meet a certain criteria. So we've got our battery maintainer on now. Let's just go into transmission and see what happens. Boom, there we go, straight away we're in. So this is a very important thing if you're doing anything with diagnostics, especially if a car comes in and you know nothing about it. Always put your battery maintainer on regardless, because you can get in some very weird things. For example, you might think, oh, hold on, there's a problem with this gearbox. Oh, I can't communicate with the module. I'll check my powers and grounds. Your powers and grounds are going to be fine. So then you blame the ECU of the module you're testing and you're replacing it for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So be very careful. Always put your battery maintainer on. You're not going to have any issues. So look, hope it helps. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget, links up here, links down below, but most importantly, don't forget, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted.